Hello and welcome back to the Zarate Creations podcast, a place where we pause, breathe, and where we explore the quieter patterns shaping our lives. I'm your host, Alex G. Zarate, and today I'd like to reflect on something that has accompanied every generation, every century, every era of our history: change. Every generation believes it stands at the edge of unprecedented change, yet history tells a gentler story. There is a fascinating habit in the way we, as a society, think. Whenever the world begins to shift, whenever new technologies emerge, whenever familiar structures start to feel uncertain, we always feel as though we're witnessing something entirely new, something unprecedented, unstable, unlike anything humanity has faced before. But history so often whispers a different truth. We have been here many times. The future is never evaluated from the future. It's judged from the present. Across generations, the pattern repeats with remarkable consistency. First, dismissal. This is a novelty, a fad, a curiosity. Then, concern. This could disrupt industries, careers, ways of living we've come to trust. Then, resistance. This must be questioned, slowed, perhaps even feared. And finally, often quietly, almost invisibly, integration, adoption, dependence. Beginnings are rarely honest previews of endings. Consider how many times we've rehearsed this sequence. When automobiles first appeared, many saw noise, inconvenience, unreliability. When computers entered workplaces, they were intimidating, awkward, and uncertain. When photography advanced, some feared the loss of traditional art. When digital tools emerged, new anxieties followed. Each era feels uniquely unsettled. Each generation feels uniquely justified in its uncertainty. And yet, time reveals something deeply familiar. What feels disruptive in one era often becomes infrastructure in the next. Fear is persuasive for a simple reason. It's clear, immediate, emotionally loud. Possibility, by contrast, is quieter, abstract, still forming, and harder to visualize. We easily imagine what might be lost. We struggle to imagine what has not yet fully emerged. Fear is psychologically vivid, while opportunity is intellectually distant. Transformative tools rarely arrive fully refined. They appear imperfect, limited, sometimes unimpressive. But progress doesn't stand still. It adjusts, improves, expands, and compounds. What seems minor can become foundational. What seems awkward can become essential. In the end, we learn early limitations are poor predictors of long-term impact. Today, we find ourselves inside another one of these moments. Artificial intelligence, new creative systems, new tools reshaping familiar workflows. Excitement and unease coexist, just as they always have. Predictions stretch toward extremes, just as they always have. The emotional landscape feels unfamiliar, just as it always does. This moment is not an exception. It's a continuation of our deeply human pattern. History offers a remarkably steady reassurance. We adapt. Systems reorganize. Possibilities expand. Not because change is always comfortable, but because adaptation is woven into our DNA. It's who we are. Perhaps progress has never been a story of replacement, but of expansion, transition, of humanity repeatedly discovering new ways to create, to think, and most importantly, to imagine. Thank you for joining me on the Zarate Creations podcast. Until next time, keep moving forward, keep exploring, and keep adding to your world. Onwards.